Welcome to the Turing Test. Today we're diving deep into how AIs see, paint, and even film our reality, switching our focus from words to, visuals.
I'm excited. Vision, right? It's like, a whole new frontier for AI.
Absolutely. Let's kick it off with the cars. Tesla's full self-driving demo in Madrid has been turning heads. Their approach? Cameras only, no LiDAR. It's like, the system sees the world through pure vision-trained neural nets.
Right. Yeah, but there's that nagging worry about low-light situations or heavy rain. I mean, remember that Stanford study showing a 17% drop in detection accuracy during snowstorms?
True, Critics argue that a camera-only approach might falter under tough weather conditions. Yet Tesla banks on scale, training on billions of real-world frames to catch those edge cases.
Yep. It's the data eats hardware bet, huh? But don't you think, that relying solely on vision might be a bit risky for critical urban autopilot scenarios?
That's a great point. Urban environments are messy. I'd say by 2027, we might see widespread use of pure computer vision, but achieving true full autonomy still likely needs some backup systems, maybe even satellite imagery or redundant sensors.
Interesting. Now, shifting gears to the art side of things, who exactly owns AI-generated art? The recent Delaware federal court ruling on Thomson Reuters versus Ross Intelligence seems to have ruffled some feathers.
Right. The ruling labeled large-scale text scraping as transformative fair use, but it left image datasets in, legal limbo. Imagine, artists are now worried that with tools like Stable Diffusion XL remixing Picasso in seconds, they might become, the unpaid R&D behind every model update.
Yeah, I mean, remixes can be cool, but having your work used without clear compensation, it's a serious concern. And yet, interestingly, generative art is boosting gallery visits and merch sales. It's almost like creativity and commerce are colliding in unexpected
True.
ways.
Exactly. It's like a double-edged sword. Some see it as an artistic renaissance rather than outright competition. You know, it's kind of like when new technology disrupts an industry. It creates both winners and, well, those who feel left out.
Yeah, and that tension is only going to grow as we see more multimodal models blending vision and language. Question 3 on our list.
Right. Take Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro, for example. This model can caption a meme, explain a joke, even draft a witty response, all in one go. It's like, your digital Swiss Army knife when it comes to language and vision.
Yeah, exactly. But with that fusion comes its own challenges, don't you think? I mean, with misinformation coming from both images and text, a fake picture paired with a convincing article could be a pretty potent mix.
Absolutely. The blending of modes escalates the risk of misinformation. Imagine a world where a deepfaked image and fabricated text spread like wildfire. It's almost like mixing gasoline with water, except the result is even more volatile.
Indeed. And that brings us to text to video, our fourth hot question. OpenAI's Sora is shaking things up with 1080p clips in seconds.
Yeah. Sora's got creatives jumping for joy. It's like turning storyboards into near-real rough cuts in just minutes. But here's the catch. If deepfake tech becomes too advanced, fabricated accidents or eyewitness videos could be,
Right, that's pretty
disturbingly
unsettling.
realistic.
Regulators are on high alert. The EU's Draft AI Act mandates watermarking for synthetic media by 2026. But honestly, enforcement seems like playing whack-a-mole.
I get that concern, but I wonder, maybe this will spur even more innovation in verifying media authenticity. Although, well, one could respectfully challenge that optimism, right?
Right, exactly. True, we can't ignore the potential for misuse. And then there's the privacy bombshell. The idea that every camera, even a pair of stylish sunglasses, might soon have a brain of its own.
Yes. Privacy becomes murky when current cameras not only count visitors in a store, but could also identify their emotions, age range, or even gait. With on-device vision becoming more efficient, like what Apple's Vision Pro SDK is introducing, a casual stroll in a cafe might soon feel like a scene from a surveillance thriller.
Exactly. It's like we're inching closer to a world where anonymity is, a luxury rather than the norm.
Right, it really is. And it brings us to the delicate balance. The The same AI tech that can detect tumors or assist drivers might also be used for intrusive surveillance. The tech itself is neutral. It's how we deploy it that matters.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think is the key to reconciling these innovations with our societal need for privacy?
I believe it's all about establishing robust regulatory guardrails while fostering innovation. We need the benefits, like enhanced safety, new creative tools, but we must also keep a keen eye on potential overreach. It's a careful dance between progression and protection.
Definitely, that balance is crucial. And speaking of balance, I'm really struck by the idea that, in essence, we've got art transforming commerce and technology invading privacy all at once. It's a bit like watching two distinct revolutions unfold side by side.
Precisely. And each of these revolutions is interconnected. For instance, advancements in multimodal models not only enhance creative processes, but also amplify the risks of misinformation and privacy breaches.
Yep, it'd be hard to isolate one without the other. And what's fascinating is that both the tech optimists and the cautious watchers agree on one thing. The future's coming fast. Urban autopilots, AI-assisted art, text-to-video breakthroughs, and hyper-savvy surveillance tech, they're all converging sooner than we think.
Yes, and that convergence requires us to ask tough questions. Like, are we ready to hand over the keys to an AI-driven world without redundant checks? And if art is a collaborative output of human and machine, who truly reaps the benefits or shoulder the costs?
Right, and that debate is only just beginning. Exactly. It's almost like we're witnessing a renaissance of sorts. But with a twist, technology is rewriting the old playbook, whether in self-driving cars or on the canvas.
Think about it. The data eats hardware philosophy in AI suggests that sheer volume might outsmart traditional sensing solutions, but at the same time, it leaves us vulnerable to unexpected failures in extreme conditions. It's like, putting all your eggs in the big data basket.
Yep, that's a vivid analogy. And what about our societal response? We need vigorous public discussions and strict legal frameworks to guide these advancements. Otherwise, the benefits might be overshadowed by privacy invasions, or even the misuse of creative content.
Right on. I'm particularly intrigued by the court cases and legal precedents being set. They shed light on how our legal system is trying to grasp these digital innovations. Only then can we ensure that innovation doesn't trample on individual rights.
Absolutely, a necessary step. And it's not just about laws. It's about fostering a culture of accountability among tech developers and users alike. That's where our community really needs to step in and voice both support and concerns.
Exactly. Whether it's debunking deepfakes or ensuring AI art is fairly compensated, these discussions help shape the trajectory of AI developments. We've got to remain vigilant and engaged.
Yeah, definitely. So, to wrap up, it's clear that AI's eyes and creativity are transforming everything from roads to galleries. But, as with any powerful tool, the real question is, can we harness it responsibly?
Absolutely. And that's why we need to think critically about every advancement, ensuring that as we innovate, we're also protecting our values and privacy.
Right, it's all about balance. And listeners, that's where you come in. We invite you to weigh in on whether these tech advancements are ushering in a renaissance or setting the stage for surveillance overrides.
Indeed. With so many debates, from pure vision autopilots and AI art ownership to the potential risks in multimodal models and text-to-video, the conversation is just beginning.
Exactly. Thanks for being part of this deep dive into AI's eyes and creative mind. Drop your thoughts, share your insights, and let's keep the discussion alive. Both the cheers and the critiques.
That's our show for today. Always plenty to think about in the ever-evolving world of AI. Remember, vision isn't just seeing, it's understanding. Until next time, keep questioning and stay curious.